All right, today we'll do the AFC. Tomorrow we'll do the NFC. We're going to call it Gridiron Grades. We're almost a month into the season. We head into week 4. J-Mac, you give me the team. I'll give you the report card through almost a month.
Whoa, wait. Okay, why don't we start with the Miami Dolphins, Colin? 3-0, good start to the season. How would you grade it out so far?
A-. Feel they got a little lucky with Buffalo, but Mike McDermott has beaten Belichick, Harbaugh, and Sean McDermott. That's a pretty good start. Tua's accuracy, they're leaning into it. They're explosive, can play from behind or in front. A-.
All right, Buffalo Bills. They were supposed to Super Bowl champs coming into the season. Where you got them through 3 games?
A-. They still don't have a consistent run game outside of Josh Allen, and they're 0-7 in one-possession games dating back to last year. So I can't trust them. I trust Miami in a close game over Buffalo in a close game, and Miami's got a rookie head coach and Tua. So they're not an A+ here. They got to get their run game to have more layers than Josh Allen.
All right, I think we're going to have our first disagreement here. How do you grade through 3 games the New England Patriots?
D+. 4 giveaways against the Ravens. Mac Jones leads the NFL in picks. They're averaging 16 points a game. Listen, the one thing they never did in New England was give the ball away. Okay, they weren't always dynamic. Now they're not dynamic, and they're giving the ball away. That is a disaster. This is right now, about a 6-win team. I thought they'd win 8. I'm down to 6.
We're going to gloss over the Jets and go to the AFC West, Colin. Kansas City Chiefs, 3 games. How do you grade them? They're only 2-1, but should be 3-0.
Yeah, A-. Special teams meltdown against the Colts. They have the best sack differential in the league. Next to the Ravens and Lions, they have the most touchdowns. No reason to nitpick like Buffalo. Special teams was a meltdown. It's not ideal, but they're great.
The Denver Broncos, Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson. You can't go A- here.
No, it's C+.
Okay.
They do have a winning record, but they're 1 for 7 in the red zone drives. Worst red zone offense in the league. You can't overcome that. They're also the most penalized team. So what they are is bad situationally and heavily penalized and burned through timeouts. I think I'd give Russell a B, the coach a D, and it comes out to a C+.
A D? You're generous, Colin. I think you're going to give your first F here. The LA Chargers, Brandon Staley.
First of all, I'm going to give them a C, and here's why. They've been missing Keenan Allen, Corey Linsley, J.C. Jackson. They've had stars out. Now they're missing Rashawn Slater, and Joey Bosa got hurt during last week's game. They have had 11 big plays this season. They're a big play offense. Only the Cowboys have had fewer. So what's the issue here? They're a big play offense, right? They're not getting big plays. The protection's not good. And I'll be honest, I think they may have to make a change at the coordinator spot. They do not look creative. They don't look multiple. I'm concerned about aesthetically what I watch when I watch the Chargers. They come across as dull, not clever.
Yeah. All right, let's go with the 0-3 Vegas Raiders season on the line this week. How do you grade their season so far?
C-, but Derek Carr, now let's be fair. All 3 losses by 7 points or fewer. Derek Carr has had 13 what they call big plays this season. That's tied for the most in the league. Derek Carr's been fine. Their issue is they've lost close. I think one of those could have been a win. Let's not go overboard. They're at home against Denver. I think they'll play significantly better. There's real urgency. A C-. I do see some hope with the Raiders to be more viable.
I wish I had you in 8th grade science as my teacher. How would you grade the Baltimore Ravens this season, Colin?
A to A-. I mean, they lost the Miami game because their secondary in the back end is an issue. But Lamar Jackson leads the NFL in passer rating, touchdown passes, total touchdowns. They're wildly explosive. That's after losing Hollywood Brown, their top receiver. By the way, Mark Andrews he's not underrated because we all know tight end Mark Andrews is great. That guy in the red zone is a nightmare. Like he and Lamar are just on the same wavelength. Baltimore, A to A-.
The defending AFC champs Cincinnati Bengals, 1 win over my Jets. There's no way you're giving them an A or B.
No, I give them a B+ because I think they've got it right. Remember, Joe Burrow didn't practice or play preseason because of surgery. So I gave them week 1 was an exhibition game. Last 6 quarters, I like them. Now, they're averaging 4.5 yards per play. That's last in the NFL. So what's happened? They're not running the football. They're not getting those big pop running plays they got last year with Joe Mixon. But again, I think they get right. I think they trounce Miami on Thursday. It's my favorite play of the week. Outside of the Jets getting points at Pittsburgh, I got the Bengals getting a B+.
All right, let's go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Big game this week in Philly.
Highest graded to A+.
Wow.
Best turnover differential.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a second-year quarterback with a new coach. They're not turning it over. Their defense leads the NFL in takeaways. They have a great pass rush. I think they're the best team in that division. They're protecting Trevor Lawrence better than I thought. I think when you watch them, they use everybody, 7 to 8 different targets as a receivers. I like what I see with Jacksonville, A+.
And let's wrap up with Matty Ice and the Indianapolis Colts. Coach on the hot seat. Quarterback looks washed. Where we going here, Colin?
They beat the Chiefs, so they're back in B territory, but it's B-. First of all, Matt Ryan's got more picks than touchdowns. They're not, even with Indy, it was special teams that won it for the Colts. So I have issues about this offense. Matt Ryan is kind of old. He looks really old. I don't think their receiving core after Pittman has dependable players. They don't have a lot of pop offensively. This is an average division. I think Jacksonville right now looks like the best team. So they're just not dynamic enough.
There's a team that lost to Jacksonville 24-0. Are you sure that's a B- and not a D-?
Well, they beat the Chiefs. They found a way to win. That's arguably the best franchise in the league. You get a lot of points for beating Andy Reid and Mahomes. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.